to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First guy on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 12
It's a gain of 12 on that one.
That's good.
And that is good for Detroit. First down.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down, and they go right back to it. Stephon buys him some space. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on
The extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. The Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Packers nothing.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's going to lead again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down from the 42.
Panther 11, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. It's running downfield, and he's got it. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of these guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Milroe from the gun. Down the field, Golden. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning. Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Cowboys, go!
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Ready?
Throw completed out to the left.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Brian Branch has it. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. You're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. You're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pull that in front further, 13-10. The extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Darren Waller.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is on target to Christian Watson. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard
A
line.
gain of 17
The big
yards.
play nets him 17 yards. And he'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Monroe looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Mustang, cut 19. Cut 19. Get up. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. He drives this across midfield. It's down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come on. Come on. Hawk 70. Hawk.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
On the double.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin.
Buffalo,
They still have 5 to go
18,
here. 3rd
18 Cardinal,
down.
18 Cardinal. Ready,
Throwing now, Milroe. Waller with the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. tight end that moves the chains on third down. That's a QB's best friend.
Okay, ready?
First down from the
60
41.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They are throwing it again. And he just gets rid of it. You had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Not sure altered the throw.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brian, down inside the opposing 30. Offensive line first.
19 tight. Nothing.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. Has some room to work. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back for their first points of this game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Set, ready. Drill green. 52 blue. Blaster. 6. Blue striker. 6. Mega. U. Yellow. Steel. Black. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Okay, ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's able to drive that ball. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Smash. Red. 33. Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47.
Off the play action. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
It's a gain of
Just a yard left to go on second down.
And a yard at the 45-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Yellow. Go. Hut.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
First down.
That was it.
First and
First
10
down
at the
from the 42.
42-yard line.
Set. 10 black. 22 Edo. Set. Hut.
Another one for Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
95. Red. Cycle. Slice blue. Ready.
Here's a throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Ready?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's
2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. The Lions leading here at Ford Field.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I know that you and I love looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Yellow. Zoom black. Rail. Yellow. Steel. Black. Check smash. Needle blue. Claws red. Blasters. Green jack. Set.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. The Lions double their lead to 14.
21. Packers 7.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit, giving him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He was taken
It's
down
just
by
a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to set it up.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
70 ship. Mustang 19. Buffalo 19 Lions.
They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd down, looking for options. For big yards on the right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield
It's a
stripe.
gain of 23
A
yards.
big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another
It's
1st
a
and
gain
10.
of 23 yards.
This one's a little touch pass
First
forward
down,
to his
Green
man
Bay.
coming across. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
The ball carrier,
The Packers take their
Isaiah
first time
Simmons
out.
on the tackle.
They'll have 2 left to work
A
with
loss of
before
1 yard.
halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Dragon 60. Panther up. Let's go. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And that one's going to fall incomplete. Roll up there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Darren Waller.
Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And that's incomplete. And it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Intended for
I'll say,
Christian
Kate, that
Watson.
defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Okay, ready.
Likely our last play of the half, so they'll leave the offense out there. Trying for it with Milrow. Makes a desperate throw for the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Sarks. First and 10.
70 Rangers, 70, 18 Radley, 18 Radley.
First play, they go kick out to the left, complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
A gain of 12
Pickup of
yards.
12 on that
That's
play.
good for a
And that's good for a
Packers
Green Bay first down.
You know, it sure seems
First
like you
and
knew
10 at
exactly
the
where he was going
34-yard
with that
line.
before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the double.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Janet, ready.
It's a design run for Milrow. Has some daylight through the 40. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming in at halftime.
Touchdown, Packers.
They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Is successful
Lays out,
and
that
makes the
gets
score
him.
Lions
Wow, that gets him
21.
the 2 points.
Packers 15. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And this is taken in the end zone,
The
but not
Lions take
returned,
over
so they'll bring
first
this
and
out to the
10
35.
at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 12.
Touchdown.
It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Dan Campbell gets the offense the call.
The
They're making a bid for 2.
Lions set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hut, hut.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That makes the score
Well, Brock, the run
Lions
certainly
29.
an option as they lined up for 2,
15.
but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. With good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
On the ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
Milrow from the gun. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got
It's a
it.
gain of 22
And he's going to be
yards.
driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
First down.
It's a gain of 22.
First and 10 at the
And it'll give the Packers
46-yard
the
line.
first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
Viking 18.
Motioning left is their running back. First down throw here from Milroe. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
To Josh Jacobs.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
A lot of players around